Dubai is home to probably the most fascinating police vehicles on the planet, yet none very extraordinary as police-worked hover bikes. Truth be told, by 2020, Dubai police are relied upon to be watching the roads with these EVTOLs, electric vertical departure and landing vehicles, delivered by HoverSurf, a standout business whose objective is to take care of the transportation issues looked by the world. HoverSurf CVTOL can float 5 meters, 16 feet, off the ground and travel at a maximum velocity of 100 kilometers for every hour, 60 miles per hour. 1. These vehicles can fly for 10 to 25 minutes with a pilot and for as long as 40 minutes in drone mode, with no driver. HoverSurf additionally delivers an air cushion vehicle fit for conveying freight and, in the law implementation field, conceivably convicts or different prisoners. As cutting edge as this may all appear, Dubai isn't the just one looking toward what's to come. Uber is working with NASA, the US Army, and airplane organizations to set up a flying vehicle organization. Kalashnikov has made a vehicle that is equipped for scattering swarms and securing officials simultaneously. The SHIT, or shield, is straightforwardly a divider on wheels, including a 7-meter, 24 feet, retractable divider fit for ensuring 38 officials. For this situation, retractable implies that the divider can lessen its width to fit down tight roads. Not exclusively is the divider retractable, however it additionally has a water gun, little openings for revolt police to discharge shots through, and a camera on the top that takes into consideration vision from the driver lodge and possibly far-off piloting. 2. Kalashnikov's arrangements don't stop there. As per their CEO, notwithstanding the shield complex, we are likewise attempting to present new plan answers for wheeled reinforced vehicles available both for the homegrown market and for trade supplies. There is definitely not a set date concerning when we can hope to see this hit the roads. However, when it does, it will be a sight to see. The expressways of Tennessee are wild with alcoholic drivers, individuals messaging while at the same time driving, and unfastened safety belts to get wrongdoers in the demonstration. The Tennessee Highway Patrol has utilized the strange technique for utilizing officials in plain semi-trucks. The power entrusted with driving these plain vehicles comprises of 97 officials who have a business driver's permit, which permits them to work the 18-wheelers on the open road. 3. Don't stress, however, you won't be pulled over by a semi, as the officials just radio the guilty party's vehicle depiction in for another police officer in a watch vehicle to deal with. In this way, next time you're enticed to violate the law, make certain to check your mirrors for any officials in trucks. Across the lake, the UK is taking things a little more slow, or rather a great deal more slow. With a maximum velocity of 40 kilometers for every hour, 25 miles per hour, kindly invite a John Deere farm hauler. In particular, it's a John Deere 6630 that gauges 5 tons and expenses around £50,000, scarcely a pursuit vehicle. Considering its maximum velocity, its everyday capacities would be fairly aloof. However, should the need emerge during serious flooding, it very well may be somewhat useful. The primary utilization of the farm vehicle was for the Lincolnshire Police to show the activity they were taking to end horticultural wrongdoing back in 2010. 4. When a work vehicle is taken, the effect on the occupation of the proprietor is gigantic. The expectation was that the police work vehicle would urge ranchers to label their farm trucks to forestall loss of property. For the furthest edge of the speed range, we return to Dubai to look at the world's quickest police vehicle, their Bugatti Veyron. With a maximum velocity of 407 kilometers for each hour, 253 miles per hour, and a sticker price of $1.7 million, this is unquestionably the lead of the Dubai police power, as checked by Guinness World Records. Dubai presently has the world's quickest police vehicle in help. The past record holder was an Italian police power who set it with their Lamborghini Gallardo at 370 kilometers for every hour, 230 miles per hour. The Veyron isn't the just supercar to join the positions of the power. It's only one of the 14 outlandish vehicles that Dubai is utilizing to stall the divider between the police and the public. 5. Even however, it has the ability to hit astounding rates. It isn't utilized as a pursuit vehicle. Indeed, everything it does is watch traveler zones as a showcasing apparatus. On the off chance that hoverbikes and the world's quickest police vehicle weren't sufficient for you, at that point look no farther than Dubai's own personal land and or water-capable ATV. Delivered by Gibbs, the quadski can change into its amphibian arrangement in only 5 seconds and can arrive at a maximum velocity of 72 kilometers for each hour, 45 miles per hour, or 38.9 bunches. On both land and water. 6. Under the hood, you can hope to discover a BMW motor that has double cooling and is fit for creating 140 horsepower. For the base model, you can hope to pay $40,000. Which is a fairly unobtrusive cost thinking about that Dubai has a Bugatti in its positions. A 2-seat form, the Quadski XL, is additionally accessible. Despite the fact that the quadski can be surpassed by different boats, the Dubai police have their own armada of boats that can arrive at 144 kilometers for every hour, 90 miles per hour, to back it up. The armored spherical cabin electric patrol vehicle, fabricated by Zhejiang Qingyuan, isn't worked for its looks yet, rather its assurance capacities. With leveler reinforcement, a standard set by the Chinese Service of Public Security, this watch vehicle can withstand most gun slugs. Notwithstanding the impenetrable ride, it likewise takes into account a 360-degree perspective on the general climate. The exceptional watch vehicle likewise removed a page from Alfa Romeo's book by utilizing scissor doors. Not just is the vehicle equipped for withstanding gunfire to a degree, however, it is additionally naturally agreeable, as it runs on an electric engine. It is equipped for arriving at 80 kilometers for each hour, 50 miles per hour. Starting at a month after its revealing in October 2014, no police powers had purchased any of these odd-looking vehicles, however a few indicating interest. Dissimilar to the farm truck from prior, this British police vehicle is equipped for hitting speeds well more than 40 kilometers for every hour, 25 miles per hour. In 2015, a police Caparo T1 was divulged in Birmingham. Weighing under 500 kilograms, 1,100 pounds, this vehicle resembles a Formula One racer and can go almost as quick. With a maximum velocity of in excess of 320 kilometers for each hour, 200 miles per hour. 8. Although it is more than equipped for arriving at high paces, there were no designs to really utilize it in everyday law requirement activities besides in the most extraordinary wrongdoings, for example, being a major rascal on Facebook or Twitter. By and large, it was to be exhibited around the UK. At the point when you think about a squad car, you likely think about a vehicle controlled by a beast V8. The Hampshire Constabulary went the other way in 2010. Truth be told, they wiped out the entire motor angle from their watch vehicle by utilizing pedals instead of chambers. with a maximum speed of 32 kilometers for every hour, 20 miles per hour. This man-controlled watch vehicle was worked by an official and understudies at Ringwood Comprehensive School and required a great 40 hours to complete. 9. The pedal vehicle's motivation was to battle solitary conduct by stalling obstructions between the police and the young people of the UK. Honestly, regardless of whether Fred Flintstone was in this vehicle, pretty much anything could surpass it, yet it's not about really securing anybody. It's tied in with keeping the young zeroed in on profitable things as opposed to standoffish conduct. Due to the pedal vehicle's rankling maximum velocity, it was entered in that year's British Pedal Car Grand Prix. Consistently, cops in the US kick the bucket during shootouts, captures, and ambushes. Typical police cruisers simply aren't cutting it. That is the place where the 8-ton Lenco Bearcat G3 comes in. With the greatest limit of 10 officials and the capacity to withstand .50 type bullets, 10, taking its skeleton from a Ford F-550. The Bearcat can arrive at velocities of 130 kilometers for each hour, 80 miles per hour, go about as a battering ram, and, should the need emerge, endure a synthetic weapons assault. It additionally includes a winch. The Bearcat isn't all discussion. In Tyler, Texas, in October 2010, a shooter emptied his AK-47's magazine at the police power's shiny new Bearcat. And not a solitary official was hurt. The Bearcat is a fundamental apparatus that is being conveyed across every one of the 50 states. In addition to the fact that it is acceptable on paper. However, it additionally gives a mental edge in a shootout or a pursuit, basically because of its size. This beast SWAT vehicle pounds the farm hauler in weight and overwhelms the round gun evidence vehicle in its capacity to withstand gunfire. The realities demonstrate that the Bearcat is essential for each SWAT group in the United States.